Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to be going over how to assign a matrix in Matlab. So when you're assigning a matrix, the very first thing that you're going to want to do is give it a name. It's going to follow the same naming conventions as assigning a variable, so don't use any numbers, and it cannot be a pre-existing Matlab function, so make it either a letter or a word that you're going to be able to remember. I'm going to call mine matrix F. I'm going to set that equal, open a bracket this time, not a parentheses, and then I'm going to just type in the numbers that I like, 1, 2, 3, semicolon, 4, 5, 6, semicolon, 7, 8, 9, close the bracket and push enter. And you can see that that has outputted the numbers 1 through 9 in a 3 by 3 matrix. So you can see when I typed it, I used a variety of commas and semicolons. So commas are going to separate the columns. So you can see I typed 1, 2, 3. That's saying I'm going to type the number 1, and on the same row, but in a different column, I'm going to have the number 2, and then in the same row in another column, I'm going to have the number 3. Semicolons are going to start a new row. So after 3, I have a semicolon, which means new row, and then 4 in a different column than 5, on the same row, but in a different column than 6. And then there's another semicolon, which starts a new row for 7, 8, and 9. So you can see that I can type a function using only semicolons. So I'm going to say G equals 1, semicolon 2, semicolon 3, semicolon 4, close the bracket, and that's going to output one column but with many rows. So it's basically going to look like a vertical list. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can do the same thing. You can output it with only commas, no semicolons. So I'm going to say H equals 1, 2, 3, 4, close that bracket, and that's going to output a list. It's going to look like a horizontal list, and it's going to be one row with many columns. So you can see I output that, and that's like an array, essentially. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all listed in separate columns, but on the same row. In G, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all in the same column, but are on different rows. All right, so as one last example, I'm going to show you matrix K, and I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to output that, and you see it has a 3 column by 4 row, so a 4 by 3, 4 row by 3 column matrix that outputs the values 1 through 12. You can see after the number 3, I shift to a new row, after the number 6, I shift to a new row, and after the number 9, I shift to a new row. So that's the introduction to how to assign a matrix in Matlab. Thank you for watching.